Hello? Have a seat. It's my screen. Hey, I hope you guys have had the opportunity to get yourselves a little treat. Today is a special day for us in that we get to celebrate you. So there are a lot of different ways and a lot of different reasons that you can be here, but essentially you're all here because a teacher wanted your effort and excellence to be recognized. Sorry. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. There is ice cream in the back, as you've already found. There's more ice cream to be had when we finish this up, so that'll be really good. Obviously, everybody here today is going to get recognized, and what we're going to do is when we call your name, you'll come up here and join us so that everybody can see you. Remember, we weren't able to have any outside parents or anybody else in for this celebration like we've been able to do in the past, which is why we're filming it, so that your parents have the ability to see this on YouTube later. So when we call your name, we want you to come up to the front and join us, and we will read you the kind words that your teacher has written about you, and we can kind of just go from there, and we'll have an opportunity to celebrate you and be together. So in order to be super respectful of everybody that's being honored here today, I'm going to go ahead and make the announcement that we're in a no phone zone. So put them up, put your phones away, pay attention to everybody else. I'm anticipating this whole thing lasting about 20 minutes, so I know all of you can make 20 minutes without your phone, and I appreciate you listening and putting those things away. So, without further ado, I'm going to go first because I already have the microphone. So Chris Smith. Chris gets to come up first. Ooh, nice clapping. Chris is receiving an award from Mrs. Hale, and she writes, I have been so lucky to have Chris as a TA this semester. He shows up each and every day with a smile, and he keeps me on my toes. If it weren't for Chris, I don't think our books would get checked in or the plants in the library would get watered. Because I'm so forgetful, I can always count on him to remind me to get things done. Chris is a pro at filling the copy machine and collecting books from the book drop. I don't know what I'd do without him. I hope that he gets to continue to spend time in the library each day. I look forward to seeing him. Thanks for all of your help. For Mrs. Hale. Congratulations.
Kimberly Ihosa Valdez. Come on up, Kimberly. There you are. So Kimberly was nominated by Ms. Price and Mrs. Dupree. Kimberly should be very proud of the consistent effort she has displayed the last month, even when it has been challenging. Keep up the great work, Kimberly.
Next up is Adolfo Rosas Garcia.
We can clap for him.
All right, it says Adolfo is in 3 of my classes this semester. He excels in them all. He's a silent performer that does excellent work. He has been a pleasure to have in my classes. Thank you, Adolfo, for being the type of student others can emulate. And that's from Mr. Johnson.
Vianney Tovar. She should get extra applause because she has 2 certificates, and I'm going to make her stand here while I read both, which she'll be so happy about, won't you? Viannette moved here at the start of school. This is from Mrs. Zickman, these aren't my words. She is fully engaged in her classes and is receiving the top scores in many of those classes, even though she is new to speaking English. She completes every assignment to the fullest and always asks good questions. Her work ethic encourages other students around her to do more. She is a class leader and a positive influence. She gets a second award. This one's from Mrs. Rushton. Viannette has come to English 11 with so much insight and bravery. Each and every single day, she gives her education her full effort and attention. I've loved having her in class, and I have loved watching her bravery and language development grow.
All right, come on up, Isaiah Nail. Isaiah was nominated by Mr. Isles. He writes, Isaiah pulled a 180 recently and has shown himself to be quite capable of success in computer science. This is especially evident when he moves himself to the front of the class to be sure he is following the task properly, and when he finds the solution to a problem ahead of being shown that solution. Congratulations, Isaiah.
Next up is Xander Flores. This is from Mrs. Thomas, and she writes, Xander was struggling in a few classes earlier in the semester. We talked about what he could do to get those grades up, and I was so impressed with how hard he worked to accomplish that goal. He met with teachers, got assignments finished, and checked in with his grades daily. I'm so proud of him and how hard he has worked.
Wyatt Criswell. Mr. Everett's words are short and sweet, so I'm going to wait until Wyatt is all the way over here. Mr. Everett says, congratulations on excelling in construction class and helping others understand principles.
Oseas Garcia. He is nominated by Mr. Everett, and he said, without prompting, Oseas helps out with our Spanish translations and when there are questions. Thanks, Oseas, for being an excellent student.
Next up is Lily Colston. This is from Mrs. Rushton, and she writes, Lily is an extremely bright and motivating young lady. I have enjoyed having her in class this semester and appreciate her leadership and hard work in a class where those are tough roles to fill. Keep up the great work.
Logan Timmons. Logan was nominated by Mrs. Thomas, and she writes, Logan is in my second period class, and although it is a very quiet class, I appreciate that he's always willing to answer questions and be involved in the discussion. He works hard, always does his best work, and isn't afraid to ask questions in order to get his work done correctly.
Nevaeh Rimmer. Nevaeh was nominated by or recognized by Mr. Clark, and he says, I would like to recognize the goodness that is Nevaeh Rimmer. I have had Nevaeh in class over the last 3 years, and rarely would you find her coming into class without a smile on her face and a great attitude. In a difficult time when it is extremely easy to be down on life, she always seems to make the best of it. Beyond her attitude towards the class, she always shows great care for the classroom and works to her best abilities. She is much appreciated. Thank you, Nevaeh.
Okay, next up is Zuhei Castaneda. Okay, so this is from Mrs. Zickman. Mrs. Zickman writes, not only is Zuhei a good student, she constantly helps 2 other students in our class. When we work in pairs, she always works with them and patiently answers questions and explains things to them again. With her help, we have an environment in the class for them that is comfortable and productive. I appreciate her immensely.
Next up is Christopher Russell. This is from Mrs. Graham Bishop. She writes, Mr. Russell is recognized as being the comeback kid for the first quarter. Unfortunately, Chris missed nearly 3 weeks of school toward the end of the quarter, but upon his return to school, he created classes to make up the missing work. And within 7 school days, due to his determination, work ethic, and drive, Mr. Russell turned in all past work while staying up to date with current assignments. Chris finished the quarter with a strong academic record. She is proud of you.
David Romero. David was given the award by Mr. Jagger, and he says, I have David in my community class. Earlier this year, he expressed to me that he wanted to do better in school this year. Through the first 9 weeks, David has done a great job of meeting that goal as he earned a passing grade in all classes. See, I'm so proud of David too. Anyway, I'm proud of David for his success so far this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing it continue.
Next up is Jaquela Cottrell. This is from Mrs. Rader. Said it's been a pleasure to witness JJ commit herself to working hard to achieve her goals. Her kindness and positive attitude are uplifting. She should be extremely proud of herself. Keep it up, JJ.
Brandon Lee. Brandon was nominated by Mr. Everett. He writes, Brandon always has a smile on his face. I'll say it again. Brandon always has a smile on his face and puts one on mine. He tries even when it's a challenge.
Jaden Hemmerling. Jaden was nominated by Mr. Idle. He says Jaden is developing the kind of instincts necessary to be a good programmer. He thinks outside of the box and seeks solutions instead of waiting for the solution to be revealed. His excitement for learning the skills I teach is invigorating at the end of the day. Congratulations, Jaden.
Next up is Anna Beersley, who I did not see out here, so I'll go ahead and read this. It says, Anna has been a rock star in A-Push this semester. She's gone above and beyond of what I have asked for of A-Push students. She has excelled in all of her exams so far this semester and is really pushing her classmates to bring their level of preparedness up to hers. When asked a question, she does not hesitate to have input on a topic and drives the conversation. That's from Mr. Walsh.
Evelyn Vasquez Bautista. Evelyn was nominated by Mr. Galati. Evelyn showed the most improvement in our mile test compared to all of the girls in both of my cardio fitness classes. She has showed good work ethic and determination in class daily to improve her cardio health through the first half of the semester.
Hugo Vasquez. Hugo was nominated by Mrs. Rushton, and she says, Hugo has really come out of his shell in AP literature. He participates in all discussions and has grown tremendously in his mature and insightful view of reading. Congratulations, Hugo.
Next up is Juan Carvajal. This is from Mr. Galati. It says, Juan has showed the most improvement in our mile test compared to all of the boys in both of my cardio fitness classes. He has shown good work ethic and determination in class daily to improve his cardio health through the first half of the semester. Congratulations.
Harmony Stingling. This award is from Mr. Dudley. Harmony has a positive impact on everyone around her. I recently checked in with her regular classroom teachers about her academic progress, and every one of them felt compelled to add a comment about how positive she is in class. Whenever I see her walking down the hall, I always take note of the happy vibe she gives off. She is the type of person that others gravitate towards because she just makes them feel better. I'm grateful that Harmony is in my community class. In these difficult times, we can all use a Harmony sibling in our lives to help us stay positive.
This is our last one, Jocelyn Seward. Jocelyn was nominated by Mr. Clark. He writes, I submit to you not one of my art students, but one of my community members, Miss Jocelyn Seward. As we began freshman community, social distancing behind dividers and masks, it was difficult to establish relationships among community members. As we work now through this second year, I have grown to greatly appreciate Jocelyn's effort to communicate, her concern to always try, do the right thing, her participation in school and class activities, but more importantly, most importantly, her kind and pleasant personality. Thank you, Jocelyn, and congratulations.
I have just a couple other notes for kids that were absent. First, we have Erwin Castillo. Erwin's not here with us today, but Mrs. Hale writes that Erwin is someone that I can rely on to put a smile on my face every day. You guys probably know that. Erwin probably puts a smile on your face too. No matter what kind of day I'm having, he does something to make me laugh hysterically. I look forward to our daily walks, visits in the office, which includes a daily photo, and visits with our police officer. Erwin is always out to have a good time, and he finds happiness in everything he does. My day feels empty when Erwin is absent. Erwin works very hard when he is an assistant in the library, and he completes many jobs each day. Erwin, keep being you, buddy. Keep laughing and being silly, and continue to listen to that loud music and sing right along with it. You're one special guy, and I'm so thankful for you.
The next one is from Ms. Ford Britton Wood, and it is also from Mrs. Hale. It says, Brenton is always willing to help do whatever is asked of him. When setting up for testing, he's always willing to help with desks and furniture to get the room ready. If I ask him to do something, he does it without complaining. Brenton has proven to be a leader on the football field as well. He works hard and doesn't let outside influences stop him from accomplishing his goals. Brenton has a lot to offer this world, and I can't wait to see how he continues to make himself and everyone else proud. Thank you, Brenton, for being so helpful and for being a great example for those around you. I'm lucky to have you, to be able to have you as a TA this semester. Anna Beers, we've already read this, but I'm going to read it to you anyways again. Since you were here. You're all right. You're okay. You're perfectly fine. It says, Anna has been a rock, this is from Mr. Marsh. It says, Anna has been a rock star in A-Push this semester. She has gone above and beyond of what I have asked of A-Push students. She has excelled in all of her exams so far this semester and is really pushing her classmates to bring her level of preparedness up to hers. When asked a question, she does not hesitate to have input on a topic and drives the conversation. Congratulations.
Okay, our next one is not here, but I want you to hear about her. This is for Vanessa Regalado. This is from Mrs. Graham Bishop, and she says, from being a sophomore business student to now adopting Vanessa into our junior community class, I have seen great growth. Vanessa has been displaying great maturity and making sure she stays on top of her grades. This is quite a feat considering the late start to the school year. Slowly, week by week, Vanessa diligently worked to get caught up in each of her classes. Her determination paid off. By the end of the quarter, Vanessa had much improved grades. Proud of you. Congratulations, Vanessa.
So I know sitting in the cafeteria and eating ice cream on a random Tuesday is not probably the greatest celebration of your life, but for us, we have to tell you that this is a serious bright spot for us. When we look at kids like you that are doing the right thing or making improvements in their lives, those are the reasons why we and your teachers come to work every day. So I challenge each of you to keep up the good work. We have a shooting star every single trimester. I expect to see every single one of you here at the next one. Hopefully we can get your parents here. That way we don't have to just show them a YouTube video. Hopefully we can get them here to do that. My other challenge, besides continuing to be great, is to eat the rest of the brownies and ice cream in the back of the room, because it has to go somewhere and it might as well go to you guys. So congratulations on your awards and being recognized by your teachers. It means a lot to us. I hope it means a lot to you guys too. Thanks. Eat the ice cream.